What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and this is another Batman Arkham video. We have a couple things I do want to talk about in this video, but I want to start out kind of by going over some updates, some things to look forward to, and some also thanks. I do want to just start off by, again, thank you guys so much for watching these videos, for supporting me, for supporting the channel. You guys have been rocking it. You guys have been doing absolutely phenomenal, and you guys are one of the best groups of people we've ever had on this channel, so I truly do appreciate the support. A Discord server is still coming. I'm going to be having a Batman video on Thursday and also on Saturday. As of right now, if anything big happens, obviously we'll have them before then as well. But for now, today, Thursday, Saturday, if there's a big announcement, we'll be doing something for that. But I'll be going over the Discord stuff on Thursday as well, so we can get everybody into a Discord server. I think that'll be really, really cool. So, okay, that's house cleaning done with. Now I want to talk about the lack of, hype, or like the loss of hype and the loss of support for this Batman game. I wanted to do something different. I know a lot of people, not a lot, so many of you, the vast majority loves the videos, has kept telling me keep doing what you're doing. I have seen people, though, continue to whine and complain about the fake hype and all that stuff, which I don't think I provide anyway, but, you have those complainers anyway. So I do want to try and change things up. I do want to eventually rank the Batman games, / maybe do a very detailed review of each game. I feel like that could be a fun thing we can do in between, like between now and when this game gets announced. If there's anything like that, anything like those kind of intermediate kind of videos you want me to make before the game gets announced, definitely let me know in the comments below. I've seen all of your comments. I try to respond to all of your comments, and I know there's a lot of different video requests that I've gotten, and I'm going to be doing all of them once the game comes out, the ones that, make sense. But I do want to do kind of a different one for this video, do kind of a discussion, still with the announcement. So here's the deal. Here we are. It's Monday, and this is Mondays are big news days. Now, as of right now, there's literally no, when I'm recording this a few hours before this video goes up. There's nothing. There's no news. There's no, and not just on Batman. I mean, like, it's a slow news day, it feels like. And that sucks. And you can maybe make the argument, I've seen so many people make the argument, New York Comic Con. We're going to talk about that. We'll talk about that maybe Thursday, because it would be right before Comic Con starts. I think that'd be a really good time to do that. And that won't be clickbaity. It won't be, it will only be clickbaity for those that think it's clickbaity, or fake hype for those that think it's fake hype. But, it is annoying. It is annoying, and I've never told you guys to go burn down Warner Bros. Montreal. I never told you to attack the people that work there, and I never will, okay? I'm not that kind of person. We're not that kind of channel that are going to send people after. Whatever you do is your decision. Whatever I do are my decisions, right? I can't control your decision. I think we live in a world where we all have that kind of freedom, so I won't pretend like I have control over you, because I absolutely don't, and I don't think I should. I want you guys to be individuals. Whatever you do is whatever you do, but here's the deal with this game is I've talked about it so much, and I've seen people say, well, Game Awards, well, end of the year, and I agree. As long as it's announced before the end of the year, that's totally fine. The thing is, though, I'll still be confused, and I'll still be irritated, because it's like, why would you have all of these and I know people will say, well, they've teased us in the past. They've teased us for like a year plus now. Kind of. I mean, are the jackets with the Court of Owls logo on them, are those teases? They kind of are. But I would say the cryptic pictures with the Court of Owls, with the League of Assassins, with that kind of stuff, that on the 80th anniversary of Batman, or the 80th birthday of Batman, and then capture the night with more pictures right after it. I mean, like, they're back, and they're doing the website makeover. Like, all of those things, that's another step. That's not like a worker there saying, oh, look, I have a jacket. Yeah, it is the design of the Court of Owls, and they're hinting at it. But I wouldn't call it I mean, okay, I guess you could. I guess you can make the argument it's a tease. But I would say what we've gotten over the past couple of weeks is to a different level. So, the title of this video, I've been saying it a while. They've built the hype. And right now, literally today, I think the hype is now at a very, very low. I truly do believe that. While our videos are still doing good, while you guys are still here, you look at what they did. Literally, we were think about last week, last Monday. Do you know how many people were talking about Batman? Last Tuesday, do you know how many people were at State of Play, or like in the comment section, were at the Xbox Showcase because of Batman? Thousands thousands. There were so many articles. There were so many YouTube videos. Everybody just came out of the woodwork. Even ARKHAM channels on YouTube that haven't been around for months, they come back to cover it, which is very odd. But they're all back, right? Everybody's back, and they're talking about it, and then nothing. Radio silence. And we talked about that on Friday or Saturday. I think it was Saturday's video, right? Radio silence. And it's deafening. The radio silence is deafening. And I just don't know why or how they could allow themselves to build up such hype. And again, like I said in that video, there's people behind this. I mean, don't think that you're not allowed to tweet things. If you work there, you're not allowed to say this, you're not allowed to do that, stuff like that. The reason that those tweets made it through, the reason Warner Bros. Montreal themselves tweeted themselves, is there's people behind them, and even Warner Bros. Their owners, their publisher, that are allowing this or saying like, oh, we got this idea, we're gonna do a tease this day, that day, and then this will be the day we do it. Don't think that's not what's happening with the website. I know a lot of people have said like they want a countdown. I 1000% want a countdown. I'd love a countdown so I could then prepare the coverage for this freaking game. But up until now, there's no countdown. But don't think that internally there's not a countdown. They know what day that website. They have a plan. They're telling each other, okay, guys, October 5th. That's the deadline for the website. Like, let's get this going. Like they have a date on their calendar saying this is when the website's going to get launched. This is the day that we're going to announce our new game. Everybody has that. So they have it, but we don't have it, which is annoying. But that's the point. Like they know when all of these things are going to happen. It's not like they're like psychic or anything. They're the ones who plan it. And they've let this happen where they built that hype to an all-time high, and then they just dropped it. They lifted something up, and then they literally just let go, and it crashed to the floor. And again, like, and the support thing, the losing support, I do believe that, again, these videos do great. You guys are awesome. You guys are still here. But I see so many people. I mean, there's still people commenting saying, like, I'm done. Like, I'll come back when it's announced. There's a lot of people still saying, like, they just don't believe it. They have to announce it for them to believe it. I guess that's fine. But you see all these levels of people, and a lot of the people, a lot of the levels of them are like, I'm done. Or I've had enough. And I think that's the case for, honestly, a huge amount. And it's not even old. It's not even new news, right? This has been going on for, like, a year. Or even, like, E3, people were saying they're done. They've had enough with these teases, all this stuff. People are frustrated, and I just don't understand why you would do that to your most hardcore of hardcore group. Yeah, these videos only do 5 to 10,000 views, and there's bigger channels. There's like in the channels in the hundreds of thousands that if they made a video talking about this, sure, it could get 30, 40, 50,000 views, stuff like that. And so I guess there's like that many-ish people out there that are like the hardcore that'll watch these videos. That's not a ton in the grand scheme of things. If the game sells 5, 6, 7 million copies, that's not that many people. But these are the most dedicated. These are the people that have stood by you for years, especially Warner Bros. Montreal, which just has a very, very bad history. People have asked me about the Suicide Squad, the Wonder Woman game. Those have all been canceled by them. They're the ones who are working on it. And so, like, it's just it's tough. I don't know why. Again, like maybe they don't care. Maybe it's just like, well, we know these people. And that's the sad truth of it is that, yeah, that is true. People that have said, like, I'm done, I'll come back, they really will come back. And so it doesn't necessarily matter. Like, we can say we're upset all we want, but at the end of the day, they know that we'll still come back. They know that you'll still, and I'll say you, as if you're the person doing it. Maybe you're not, but just for the example, they know that you will come back when the game gets announced. They know that you will buy their game when it comes out. So they already have you. And even though you kind of have that freedom of like, well, I can choose to just kind of stay away from this stuff because I've had enough with them, at the end of the day, you'll come back. And that's all that they care about. And so they have it. And that's disappointing because that means they really can stretch this out. And here we are. I mean, tomorrow is October 1st. And yeah, I've been on record multiple times saying I do think it would be an October or November announcement. But then as these teases started picking up, I moved it. I said maybe late September because you just don't let that kind of stuff go. But it seems like they're going to let that kind of stuff go. If we come and go and it's not at Comic-Con, then it becomes more of this very well could be an Arkham Origins anniversary thing, which is late October. October 25th, a lot of you guys were telling me. Late October, like 3+ weeks. So are we willing to wait that long? Are the teases, like, why? Are we going to get teases? And that's another thing. That's what I'm going to be very confused about, is if, like, next week we get another tease, and then we get, like, 2 or 3 teases within a week. Like, what are they do they know how to space things out and how to pace themselves? Because you have like 18,000 things thrown at us, then you just give us apps, and that's a hype. That's, you know, an over exaggeration. But realistically, you give us like 4 or 5 things that get people so excited within, I'd say, what, 2 weeks, and a lot of them within like 4 or 5 days of each other. Then you give us literally zero, nothing since last Tuesday. This is now day 7, full day 7 of absolutely nothing. And then if they just start giving us teases again, it's like, why? Why are you picking it back up? It actually is a good strategy to give teases, go radio silent, and then announce something. That's a solid strategy, and it's worked in the past with loads of different mediums, not even just video games. It works with anything, and it's worked in the past, and it could work here, but for some reason, so that'll be the question. Are we going to get more teases? And that could be a video altogether. But, guys, that's just my opinion. Let me know in the comments below. What do you think? Do you think this game has lost its hype? Do you think this game has lost its supporters? Let me know. Again, any videos you want me to cover before this game gets announced, let me know. And after, we can definitely, there's already so many videos we're going to be doing once this game does get announced. But if you guys want me to do anything in particular, let me know. Make sure you guys subscribe to our YouTube channel, Podcast Now. Hit that bell icon. Like I said, videos Thursday and Saturday unless something happens before then. Discord server, a lot of news updates we'll go over on Thursday and then as well on Saturday. You guys rock. You guys have been doing an absolutely phenomenal job supporting me, and I truly do appreciate every single one of you. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all on the next video.